Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This is going to be a gear talk video. I just wanted to go over a couple things. I know you guys have probably seen that we're doing the live videos out in the Jeep now, and when we have somebody that's going to be out with us, we needed to figure out a way to where they could be able to plug up without having to bring an amp, so forth, so on. So the JBL Party Box 1000, which is right here. The nice thing about this is on the back of it, you can plug in microphones, guitars, so forth, so on. So it gives me the ability to carry this and allow people to join and sing, so forth, so on if they want to. So I've been trying to figure out a way to do this to where I would be able to hook it all up and essentially have it to where everybody would be able to be clean, so forth, so on. And I don't know if you guys saw the other live videos that I shot with the GoPro with the Media Mod, which you can see there. The problem that I found with it is when we were recording, I noticed that it took a while for the onboard microphone for the Media Mod to compensate for the distance. So eventually it would take a little while, but about halfway through the song, it would finally adjust the gain and then the song would sound good. So that's where I took most of the shorts from, is because of that's how it sounded the best. So I've been trying not to go DI because I want that background sound. I want the birds and the trees and the wind and all that other stuff. But it looks like I'm just going to have to do DI. And I'm also, being that I'm going to be using the JBL whenever I have company to play with, I decided I'm going to go ahead and use Rocksmith as well. That way I can have their guitar input plus the media file plus my bass and everything going at the same time. It just seemed to make more sense. So my struggle with it was to figure out how to make the B6 handle all of this. So what I ended up doing was I took my aux, as you can see I have Rocksmith open now, I took my headphone port out of the laptop and I ran it into the aux in of the Zoom B6, and then out of the B6 I basically split it so that Rocksmith can run. I'm using a USB microphone. Basically it shows up in the computer as a USB mic. So I'm using one side for that, the other side is going to the GoPro. And I noticed I was getting a lot of system noise. There was a lot of static, a lot of popping, clicking, cracking, kind of like what you get with the Focusrite when you first get them until you set them up. So what I ended up doing was I ended up using this little hum eliminator, which you can see right here. It's one of these little cheap things you can get off Amazon. They don't cost much, they work great. So I put that in, that got rid of the sound. So here we are. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably record a couple of songs with it like this through Rocksmith, just to see what it sounds like. So I'll put them up today. The easiest way to tell if I'm going to be using Rocksmith or if I'm reading from music is going to be if this is going to be involved. So if you see the JBL out in the live videos, then I will be using Rocksmith. If you don't see the JBL, then I will be reading from music and playing an MP3 through Reaper. So that's pretty much the setup that we have, and it looks like it's working. So I just want to give a shout out to Tyler at Zoom. You are the man. Thank you so much. Between him and I, we kind of worked through this and figured out a way to make it work, and it actually sounds really good. So I'm going to go ahead and put out a couple of songs, so you guys will hear them here in a little bit. So anyway, thanks for watching. We will see you guys on the next one.